my name is Ayuana. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video ever, and today I'll be doing a nice smoky eye with some glitter. So please subscribe, please support, please like this video and comment what you want to see next for me. I have a lot in store for this channel, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Got this pencil from the beauty supply store, and one end has a spoolie and then the other end has the pencil, and it's very similar to me to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, so that's why I like it, and it's super cheap, like $2.99. So how I do my eyebrows is I like to start towards the end and then just work towards the beginning. Swipe it up. And now to clean up my brows, I'm just going to use a little bit of the LA Girl Pro Concealer, of course. And now and on the top. I also like to drag it down to go onto my eyelid, because you can use this concealer as a primer for your eyeshadow as well. But I think I'm going to use a different primer. And now I'm going to take the spoolie. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to my eyes. And to prime my eyelids today, I'm going to be using Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's very important when you're doing an eyeshadow to use a primer. When I just start getting into makeup, I'm like, what do you need a primer for? What do you need a primer for? But basically, it's going to give you a smooth foundation for your eyeshadow and make it last longer. But you can use concealer as well. So any good concealer you have that is like full coverage and doesn't really crease, I would recommend that. And now I'm just going to set what I just did with a light eyeshadow. You always want to set it as well, because when you're going in with your eyeshadow, it just makes everything just blend so much smoother. Ruchi's Brown Sugar palette, and it's just full of like warm tones, and it's very affordable, very cheap. It's from ColourPop, and I love it. So okay, now I'm gonna be doing my smoky eye. And the first brush I'm going to be using, this is just a blending brush by e.l.f. And it gets the job done. Believe me, very, very cheap, very inexpensive, and it'll definitely get the job done. First shade we'll be going in with is the color Chai. It's right there. And I'm going to just put this in my crease. And when you're holding the brush, always hold it by the end, not the middle, not the beginning. Because if you hold it by the end, it'll just give you much easier, lighter strokes.
How you doing? Let me get it.
You just video bombed me.
Hey y'all, I forgot.
So basically I just like to go back and forth, make sure that that is blended. The next color I'm gonna go in with is Jcat, and it's a little darker than the first one. It's this one right here. Don't know if you guys can see that, but just a little darker, just to warm up the crease a little bit more. And this one I'm gonna bring up a little higher than I did the first one, so that it could really show when we do our glitter and stuff. The next shade I'm going to take is Amber, and it's this orangey shade right here. Just tap your brush, and I'm using the same blending brush to do all of this because since I'm just doing very neutral colors, these colors are going to blend naturally together. But if you're doing like bright crazy colors, I recommend using different brushes, and I'm going to go in with this brush later just to clean everything up. So now we're going to get to the fun part. So this is all I'm going to do on my crease today. There's a lot of different ways you can do your base for the smoky eye, but I'm going to actually use my NYX eyeliner, and I'm actually just going to put this all over my lid, and you can use any eyeliner that you have, any pencil eyeliner, so it just tends to last longer. And when you're doing this, it does not have to be perfect because we are going to top it with the black eyeshadow. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to be perfect. Okay. And now for the black eyeshadow, we're going to use another ColourPop palette. This is the I Think I Love You palette by ColourPop. And it has a really nice black in here that I like. Yeah, this is the palette. So I'm just going to use that black that's right there. And I'm going to take my Eco Tools brush. And I'm actually going to wet the flat side that I'm going to be using to apply this, just right over that black eyeliner we did. And then I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit more and do the other eye. Okay, I did get a little fallout, but that's okay because that's why I wanted to do my foundation last. I'm just going to take my blending brush and just make sure everything is still nice and blended in my crease. So I'm just going to go in a little bit more with the color Amber from Karuchi's Brown Sugar palette. Just a little bit more since we put the black on. So now you should be looking like you got punched in the eye. I'm just kidding. To top this off, before we put on our lashes and everything, I'm not going to do any eyeliner, no. I'm going to be using the Jcat Beauty glitter, and this is in the color Bondi Black. And I just think this is the perfect glitter shade to go over this black. So yeah, let's get into the glitter. to apply the glitter, I'm going to be using the Too Faced glitter glue right here. So what I do is I just like to put a little bit on a piece of napkin. So I just applied the glitter glue all over my lid, and now I'm going to go into the glitter. And you just want to be very careful when applying this because it could get crazy with the fallout. So just put a little bit on your brush. You can see I got glitter, so I'm just gonna wipe them off my face a little bit. And I'm gonna do the other eye. And I love this glitter because it is just so iridescent. It's just so beautiful. So don't worry about the fallout because we're gonna put our foundation on anyways. And now I'm gonna apply a little mascara and some lashes. Why do all girls apply their mascara like this? And I don't need too much. I just want to coat my lashes so that when I put on my falsies, they blend in together nicely. The lashes I'm gonna be using I also got from the beauty supply store for like $5.99 or whatever. And I don't know the name, but because I just wore them a million times already, but they just look like this. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead, and how I apply my lashes is I use weave glue. Call me ghetto, call me crazy. I've tried the duo. I like the duo, but nothing comes close to my weave glue. You know, it's just undefeated in my opinion. You know, I will probably never use any kind of other glue when applying falsies because weave glue just gets the job done. It just does. Like, it's just so much easier to handle. Take my tweezers and I put a little weave glue on a napkin, and then what I do is I just take the end of my tweezer and I dip it in there and I just put it around the ring. I like to put them on grab it by the center and just stick it on. And if you're still like a beginner and learning how to put on lashes, my tip is, because I struggled for a long time, my tip to you is wait till the glue's been on there for a minute, then apply it, and then when you grab it with your tweezers, grab it in the middle and then apply it in the middle and then fix the sides. That's just the easiest in my opinion. And then I just like to squeeze it with my natural lashes like this.
Come get me! You're in.
Crease is looking a little crazy, so I'm just gonna go back into these two colors, Amber and Jamocha, and just go over that a little bit because I just want to be a little bit more defined. And I'm taking a Morphe blending brush. This is I don't even know what number this is. This is old. Okay, now for foundation, finally, I'm gonna wet my beauty blender. And I'll be applying the NYX Total Control Foundation in the color Golden Dory or something like that. I don't know. And I love this foundation. If you are on the market for like an inexpensive, and you could build this up, so put it like this. And me personally, I don't like a super full coverage foundation because I just don't like to look cakey. Like, I don't know. I don't like that look. I like it to be more lightweight. Then when you take your foundation, just swipe it up like that to cut that. It's gonna give you more precise. So also I wanna just make sure I blend in with my neck. And I feel like it might be a little bit lighter than me, but that's fine because I'm gonna set it, do my contour and everything, so it's all gonna end up blending in. And I really don't like a lot of concealer, so what I'm gonna do is just use very little. So yeah, just very little. Take some on the bridge of my nose. Okay, now I'm going to set all of this using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And I'm also going to take this contour palette and I'm going to use this lighter shade right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's just a more yellowy shade. I'm going to use that to set underneath my eyes. That bake right there. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color, it just says dark, so the color dark. And you always want to set your face when you are using a liquid foundation. You just need to set it. Bring it down on my neck. And to contour, I'm gonna use the exact same thing. I'm just gonna mix these two colors right here and dust it off. Now what I'm gonna do is just dust off. Dust that off. And the next thing I'm gonna do to my eyes is I'm gonna use that same eyeliner pencil and just put this in my waterline. I just put that in my waterline. I'm also going to take the flat side of this Eco Tools brush that we used the black. And take that same black and just put a little bit on my lower lash line. This flat brush, I'm gonna take this light color from the I Think I Love You palette and just put this in my inner tear duct. Just a little bit. And I'll also put it under my brow. And I'm just put a little bit of mascara on my lower lash line. I forgot to do that earlier. I look crazy. And then we almost done, y'all. I'm gonna just take the same MAC brush, and this is like a blending brush, and I like to use this for everything so I can just blend it out all together. For blush, I'm gonna just be using the Becca Chrissy palette. So pretty. Now I'm just gonna apply the blush I was telling you guys about. I'm just gonna apply that on the apples of my cheeks. I just like to blend all of that stuff in. Gotta remember the camera's this way now. Okay, for highlight, which is one of my favorite parts, I'm gonna be taking my fan brush. It broke, y'all, so don't judge me. And these highlights is cool, but they're not popping enough for me. Yeah, it's my Ray Ray palette, and I'm gonna use this color right here. It's called Radiant, and it's super cute. I'm just put a little bit on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. Yeah, so now I'm gonna just take the same brush and just go over my whole face. Just make sure all of this stuff is blended in. And this is just, what color is this? Club Hopper. And then for the lipstick, I hope you guys like it. Look at that highlight, it's really popping.